Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo 5. I'm going to see... I'm going to run down through, like, the used dealership real quick. We're supposed to be looking for 90's Japanese vehicles for this next thing. I don't own that yet, and I thought I did. That's expensive. I just like looking at all these beforehand, just to see what there is. What is this? No. Oh, I didn't even look over to the right where it said Honda. Because last time we did the pickup truck challenge, is what I think it was called. Let's see if I have any eligible cars for this. I definitely should, because I've already done it. Entry requirements has to be... Okay, yeah, it has to be the 90's and from Japan. I think Subaru qualifies for that. Some of them do. Okay. I've already used the midget on here. What about the 300ZX? I have not used this yet. I don't think at all. Like, even back when I was playing the game. Can someone put in the comments below, because I transferred my save game from my other PS3 to this one, using a, just a little, what do you call it? Like, some people call them thumb drives, flash drives. I used a flash drive to transfer my save game, and it gives me some of these blank, like, entries for these. I'm wondering if I added the save game through an Ethernet cable, if that would make it so it has pictures on every single one of these. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna probably end up using this Subaru, though, because I already have this bad boy, I think, pretty much maxed out, and I haven't used it in a video yet. Oh my gosh. Let's see what tuning I have on it, if I have any. I don't think I really did anything with this. Okay, so what I'm going to do then... What are the typical opponents? I want to find, like, the max horsepower that there is. I see 232. Okay, 232 horsepower is the most I'm seeing here. 232. So let's get our car around 220 or 230-ish. Somewhere in there, because I like the races to be somewhat challenging. Start off with losing, like, get some weight reduction. Can you go straight to... No, you can't go... I think on Gran Turismo 6 you can go straight to stage 3 without getting the other crap. Yes, I want reinforcements. window. I don't know how much, I should have checked the horsepower before I even did any of that. Okay, what do we have right now? We have 267 horsepower. What was... I don't remember what... I think it was 230 something. I think it was like 232 was the max one. So this already has power to it. Like some fairly good power. So I guess we'll just go with how it is now. I don't want to have a like a sleeper, something that's going to just fucking annihilate everything. I believe it's 232. Yeah, 232, and I'm racing with 263, I think it was. So we have a little bit of power, and I also did some weight reduction. This Subaru, I'm pretty sure, is four-wheel drive. I'm pretty sure it is. I like the bug eye Subarus the most. Like, out of any year, they're my favorite ones. And some people don't like how they look. But I also used to be one of those people that thought the 90s Camaros were ugly, like the 1992 RS Camaros in the 80s. I used to think they were fucking ugly, but now I think they're beautiful. Okay, let's destroy some people. I think we're gonna do phenomenal. Just... Sounds pretty good. Brakes aren't great. That looks like a Volvo in front of me. I don't think it is, though. I think it's an old Honda. I don't think Volvo is Japanese. There's a Mitsubishi Eclipse that I just rear-ended. Bitch. Slapped a Toyota. Yeah, this is a bit unfair again, but I didn't want to have to go out on a limb and buy another car. I'm sure if I searched enough, I could have just picked a car that was like way below and fixed it up a little bit to get close. But the problem is the way that you used to make really good money on this game was by doing the seasonal events, but they don't do seasonal events on Gran Turismo 5 anymore because there's no, like, they closed down the servers, which is upsetting because I really enjoyed playing online with that. But you can still do the exact same stuff on Gran Turismo 6. It's like pretty much every single map from 5. The way it kind of is like Gran Turismo 5 was the beta, and then the full game was Gran Turismo 6. In my opinion. Like, in that sort of viewpoint. Not like... Obviously, it's a full game, but Gran Turismo 6 is the exact same thing, but with more stuff, and I believe it has a little bit better graphics. It's definitely a lot newer. I kind of think that Gran Turismo Sport was a big letdown. My normal view of driving. Usually I'll go in this view if there's no regular first person, just because I like the way it feels driving like this, I guess, because everything's really stable. How many laps is this? 5? We got it. I can just probably hang around now. What button is... I thought that you could use headlights in this game. Like the horn. Wah, wah. Has like a turbo wind from the front. I didn't like that move I did there, but we have all the time in the world at this point. What's that say? A 16-second gap? No, we can't have a 16-second gap. We have an 8-second gap. I also don't like how slow you have to go around that turn. Okay, I just saw one of the guys starting to come around the corner. Can I drift this bad boy? Not really. I have too much, like I have the traction control on, I think, right now. Well, on this car. Whipping it. That was a bit of a drift. Can't go far, though, with the amount of grip I have. I think I also have pretty sticky tires. So that's going to make it somewhat difficult to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can drift about anything with any tires and stuff, you just have to go fast enough. Just cruising around this turn. Yay! We won! How did I manage to do that? $10,000. Okay, on to the next race. Okay. We're gonna destroy on this one, too. After I hit that, I think that was a, yeah, that's Skyline. Get the fuck out of the way, bitch. This is my track now. I am a dirty racer. Wait, oh fuck, I should have used the Mazda Roadster. I love driving those. Actually, no, I won't use the Mazda Roadster until I get to the, there's like a 4-hour Mazda Roadster endurance race, which I'm probably going to end up streaming. But that's going to be a long time to just sit there and drive around one track. This car's actually pretty good for this turn. I'm turning it full right. Now, I still am, but coming out of the turn, I started shifting. And here we go with a big jump. I don't know, she's keeping it pretty good around here. A little drift on the end there. This is one of my favorite tracks, too. I overshot that bad. Way too quick around that turn. I feel like the bumpers shifted upward That might be because I hit someone, but I'm not sure. Almost too quick. It was actually still a little too quick, but if I was going faster, it would have been a lot worse. Here's a fun part of the track. Why do I forgot to shut off the line. Why is the line still on? I swore I already shut it off before. Little bit of a drift. Not really much of one, actually. It was more of a bit of a power slide. That was a pretty good one. I cut it pretty close, though. Went over a tiny bit. Come on. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Can we hit 100? Yeah, it easily hit 100 going up this. I hit that blue strip every single time. Oh no. Oh, bit of a drift that time, too. That one was a lot better than the last one. But yet again, it was a power slide. And not technically a drift. Cut that again. I don't want to do that, but if I'm carrying too much speed, you're pretty much forced to. Cutting it real close to that wall. There's something so simple about going up this little section of the map that's so fun. I don't know why. I think it's just how steep the bank is. We didn't hit the blue strip. It only took 4 laps. You know what I'm just noticing right now? That this needs an oil change. This is a used car that I bought that I never changed the oil on. I wonder if anything can actually happen. Like, I'd love to have a game that your engine could just blow up. Oh, I overshot it. Well, we're in a Subaru, so... Oh my god. Okay, you need to get on the track and stay there. There you go. That was all me driving garbage. And not knowing when to take off the gas and stay off the gas. This track's also really fun to do with a, like the 2008, I believe it is, Dodge Viper. It's either the 2006 or the 2008. Whatever the faster one is. Because you can get a lot of air. And you have the great acceleration coming out of all these turns. Cutting them corners. Jam it. And across the line. And they're all on the circle yet. Oh, some just got out. I'm going to go over and change the oil on this real quick. And then we can go and see. Got 10 grand for that one as well. So we're pretty much making back the money that we spent, like, putting into it, because the only money we even put into this car was weight reduction. And after the races we can, or after I change the oil, we can see if there's any cars in the, like any new cars in the dealership. I want to see how bad this oil is. That's pretty bad oil. Yeah, that's bad. It's not as, like, it's not the worst, but it definitely needs changed. Ta-da! Give me more horsepower and performance points. I bet it needs one too. We'll get 7 more performance points. Is it worth it? Yeah, I'll do it. It's only a little bit of money. Was what, 8,500 for it, I think it said. So now it'll be all safe for when it's put in the storage. And the bumper is a weird shape too. Huh. How about that? I'm not gonna worry about the chassis and all that, because I'm probably never going to use this car again, because I want to use a different car for every category of the thing. But there's a lot more cars in the game than there are categories as well. So I probably could do 1 car per race. A Tiburon. My dad had a Tiburon exactly like that, but it was white. And it was a pizza chip. I might buy that and paint it white. I just like going through and looking at, because you never know what you'll find. I don't know why I went so far down, because there was all those other ones. BMW M3. I don't think I own a single BMW in this game. 93 grand. No, I'm gonna get that Tiburon though, just for like sentimental value, and I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna paint it. I probably could have used this in that last race too. Thank you. I want to run over now real quick and see what the next race is that we're going to be doing in the next episode of Gran Turismo 5. Okay, so this is what? French cars? Okay, so it has to be a car from France. So I'm going to end the video here then. And I'll see you guys in the next one when we do a French race. And then the next one I think is Italian. This one's a difficult one. I think it is. But I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos. And don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.